Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today we're talking about something that happens all the time, and most customers kind of like it in a way. But we go into a customer's house, and the first thing they say is yeah, I really need this fireplace to be perfect because I love the smell of the fireplace inside my house during Christmas or whenever we're using it. And you have to sort of turn back the clock a little bit and say, wait a minute, the stuff that comes off gas logs really, or gas logs, wood logs, anything, it shouldn't be in your house. Everything should go up and out because anything that smells like that isn't necessarily good for you. It's not good air quality. You shouldn't breathe it. So when you use, especially a wood burning fire, but gas as well, because most gas logs do not burn perfectly efficiently. There's going to be carbon monoxide. There's going to be even soot because we get calls all the time about my gas logs have black soot on them. And that's supposed to happen. Now, there is a level that's too much, but a lot of times the black on gas logs is a normal thing because you do not want your flames on your gas log to be perfectly blue. So they work hard to make them burn dirty. So, but when you're using your fireplace, you should not smell it. Everything should go to the outside. Now, there are a couple different, and these are unusual situations where if you have, especially the gas fireplaces or gas inserts, some new appliances, when you first burn them, when they heat up, they'll kind of off gas. Some of the manufacturers even say you should open a window and ventilate it, and you may need to burn it for somewhere between an hour to sometimes even 6 hours to cure the paints, the oils, everything on this new fireplace. So that is the one exception, and it says it in the instruction manual for the appliance you're buying that there will be a curing process and off-gassing process. That happens. But if you have a wood-burning fireplace and it's not new or gas logs or anything like that, you should not smell it while it's burning. If you do, it means it is not venting correctly. Why is it not venting correctly? Anybody know? Because the answer is I don't either. There could be lots and lots of ways. For wood, it could even be that you have wet wood or you didn't light it, preheat the venting system before you lit the wood. That happens all the time. Or it could be someone previous to even owning it having a chimney fire and the venting system is actually cracked, or there's holes, or there's been water leaks. Or I've even had it where the fireplace is not designed correctly at all. And some of these fireplaces are months old. And wouldn't you like to know about that when your actual fireplace is fairly new so that you could go back to a builder, somebody else, and actually get them to fix it for free? Because often we find out about this stuff. I mean, they're like, it's never really worked over the last 20 years. And that by that time, it's really too late. There's nothing you can do. So even if you have a new house or a new fireplace or anything else, having it inspected to double check that this has been installed correctly. Because while masons, everything else do the absolute best they can, sometimes they don't have the proper education to know exactly how a fireplace is supposed to work, how it's supposed to be built. Some of them are really, really good, but there are some of them too that are just doing what they saw next door. So it's really, really important to make sure that you have fireplaces inspected, know the condition of them. You should not smell stuff when you're burning it. The wood smell, this is not a fire pit like the outside of your house. You don't want your house to smell like a campfire. So if you smell it, it's time to get an inspection. It's designed to really figure out, and it could be something totally simple. I've had customers that just didn't open the damper, and that's the thing. The disc or the thing that opens and closes is called a damper. Some people call it the flute or the flue, but the correct term is damper, and it opens so that the smoke and carbon monoxide or whatever can go to the outside. So that's one of the simple ones. It can be that the chimney cap on top is not correctly designed, or it could be clogging. It could be that your chimney is overly dirty. It could be that there's, like we said, chimney fires in the past. There's damage to the insides. Lots of stuff. So it's really, really important that when you're using your fireplace, if you smell something, get it checked out. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's as simple as when we come in, we can teach you how to light a fire. We can look at your wood. We can see if it's too wet. We can teach you how to preheat the venting system before you light it, or crack a window, crack a door. Maybe it's some kind of a pressure problem. But call us. This is what we do. and we can figure out why your fireplace is not working correctly. That way, you can make sure that everything is working correctly, the air you're breathing is okay, and your fireplace is performing as it should. So I appreciate it. Please like the video, share it. I just got one like. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks, and I appreciate it. Thanks.